Stay sharp, even against Better, but you've still got a ways to go.
There, you see, Hubert? He's talking to you.
That was directed at the both of you. Stay sharp, even against traps.
Gotcha! Slow him down! You won't live to regret it! Slow him down! Okay! Bloodshot! Burn! Tiger Blade! What? Okay! Bloodshot! We won't fail!
This is the Humanoid Research Center?
I will warn you again. If you value your lives, please use extreme caution while inside this facility.
I just hope their machines still work so we can help Sophie.
Come on, let's get inside and see.
So quiet. All I can hear is my heartbeat. But I'm still alive. Trust will only betray. Hope will only disappoint. We must remove all hope and return it to the planet. To the planet's soul, Lambda.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Aqua Bullet! Strike! Okay, I can't say that I didn't see this coming.
This'll be a breeze. There's a snake.
Slow him down! Give it bang!
There's a snake in judgment. Ready? There's a snake in judgment.
Strike! Creature!
Ready?
You're mine! I must admit that your skills are quite impressive.
Aren't you sweet?
This won't take long.
Dare the snake in judgment.
Flare shot! Not yet!
Dare the
We must always give it our best. That wasn't it, was it? Must you inconvenience us so?
Whoever's robbing pulses watch your step. I'm not done yet.
This'll be a breeze.
Flare down! Slow down! Flash! Take advantage! Strike! Take it!
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo!
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
This'll be a breeze.
Aqua bullet! What?
Ready?
Burn! We won't fail! Must you inconvenience us so?
You need to study up on the basics.
This'll be a breeze.
Okay! Relax! Slow down! Bloodshot!
Name and judgment.
Strike!
Sometimes I can't help but regret the past.
Asbel.
Why didn't I push harder for a raise in my allowance?
What?
This won't take long.
This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
won't take long.
Weapons of
Okay,
fury.
clear out. Bone down. Next. Bloodshot. Yeah, there. Strike. You wasted my time. Strike. Not yet. Yeah. Burn. Bloodshot. Flash.
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
This looks just like that machine from the ruins beneath Wallbridge.
This device preserves visual recordings of research targets.
Lambda. Oh, hey, there's that word again.
What does it mean, anyway?
Lambda. In our world, Lambda has come to mean nightmare.
Why is that?
Lambda is a life form we discovered by accident while researching the Lustalia. When the Institute's director, Professor Cornell, began to study it, it quickly became a nightmare for us all. The worst aspect of Lambda, and there are many, is an ability to hatch monsters from its body. These monsters threw Fodra into chaos and eventually led to its destruction.
That cocoon.
It looks just like the one that appeared at World's Eye.
After wreaking havoc here, Lambda fled to your world of Aphinia. We knew Lambda had to be stopped, so we created a humanoid capable of fighting it and initiated pursuit. That humanoid is Protos Hace, the one you call Sophie. Unfortunately, Protos Hace was unable to destroy Lambda. After much discussion, we surviving Fodrans chose to seal off Aphinia in the hopes of containing Lambda there. But now, after so many years, the Aphenians have come to us.
So you built Sophie and then sent her to our world so she could defeat Lambda. Does that mean Lambda is the one who created the cocoon?
But wait, that doesn't make sense. I mean, Richard made the cocoon, right? Maybe Lambda knows how to disguise itself or something. Maybe it just looks like Richard.
I refuse to believe that Richard and Lambda are the same. I know Richard. He's not a monster. He can't be.
Sophie's getting worse.
We must hurry.
I agree. Come on.
What's happening?
Protos Hace's particles are breaking down.
Excuse me?
Protos Hace is composed of individual particles that act in concert with each other. These particles, tinier than a grain of sand, come together to form a human shape. And while they act as one, the particles also possess the ability to separate from each other, which is what you see happening right now.
Asbel, Sharia, what's happening?
Hey, what's going on, you guys?
It's the result of a process called distributive preservation. Your friends must be completely synchronized with Protos Hace's particles.
I don't understand.
When Protos haste suffers heavy damage, it usually splits into individual particles, shuts down all functionality, and begins the process of reconstruction. This is known as particle preservation. Distributive preservation, on the other hand, allows Protos haste to implant its particles into one or more separate vessels. Have you ever seen Protos haste split into particles like this? Anyone?
That must be what happened 7 years ago.
But the unit shouldn't actually engage that procedure. The reason being, distributed preservation makes it much more difficult for the particles to reform. Failure could render reformation impossible, so why would Protos haste have risked entering that state?
Would her particles have any kind of effect on the vessels that they went into?
Yes. In fact, while the particles prepare for reconstruction, they would repair any damaged areas of the vessel as well.
So Sophie split herself into 3 parts and then used those parts to save Asbel, Sharia, and little bro.
But then that means Sophie didn't die after all. She was just recuperating within us.
It's amazing. She's been with us this whole time.
I see. Then this would explain why we possess some of the same powers she has.
Incredible.
So, what would happen if she underwent distributive preservation again in her current condition?
Distributive preservation does not allow for reconstruction of the self. She would lose all elements of her current identity.
Sophie, you risked your life for us.
Impossible. Protos haste was never designed for this kind of self-sacrifice. I fear further particle breakdown could be disastrous. We must hurry.
Must you inconvenience us? Okay, mow him down! Strike! You won't live, okay? Mow him down! Slash! Great job! You performed reasonably as well.
This'll be a breeze.
Unpleasant.
Bear this human judgment.
Victory is ours.
Toy blocks? What are those doing here?
Interesting. Cornell used those as part of his research.
Cornell? Was he related to this facility?
Correct. Cornell was a foremost researcher of humanoid development, a key mind in the field of biotechnology.
Is this Cornell person still alive?
I'm afraid not. From my understanding, Cornell died before the Great War began in Fodra. However, his research lived on, and was the foundation for many spectacular breakthroughs. It truly is a shame that such an accomplished individual such as he would lead such a short-lived life.
Asbel, Sharia, we should move on.
Yes, of course.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Here goes. Can you dodge this?
Everyone did as well as could be expected.
This'll be a breeze.
Tiger Blade!
Are you all right, Sharia? Can you stand?
If only Asbel could be this kind.
Stay sharp, even against
Great job! Okay! Moon down! What? Strike! There! Strike! I'll keep on getting stronger!
This'll be a breeze.
Okay!
Ready?
You won't live to regret this! Scale back! Detonate! Let's keep moving! What's this?
That's Tarlo X. I can't believe it's still here after all this time.
Is this a humanoid as well?
No, this is merely old junk.
Hey, you're hiding something. Come on, spit it out.
This is the first android I ever built. Back when I was just getting started at the Institute. I never thought I'd see it again. This brings back memories. Really, Cornell should have just thrown it out.
Sounds like everyone has something they're embarrassed about. Right, Tiger Festival?
Must you inconvenience us so?
I can't believe our baby Hubert got so strong.
Please don't mention my past in front of everyone.
This'll be a breeze.
Plenty of room for improvement, but we can let it slide.
Woohoo! What is it, Pascal? You sound like an owl. It's these machines. They're a bit different from the ones I'm familiar with. But once I fiddle around with them, they seem simple enough.
Fascinating. Adaptation is the hallmark of an exceptional engineer.
Emerald, if you don't mind me asking, who are the Amarcians?
If you are so curious to ask, they were a group of engineers who maintain the technologies of Fodra. I myself used to be counted among their number.
Wait, you're an Amarcian as well? If that's the case, is it possible that you and Pascal are distant relatives?
Relatives? No. I fear you have misunderstood me. Amarcia was just the name for a coalition of research engineers. Though bonds were strong, none shared any blood ties.
What? We're not all in the same family? That means I have to return the money I borrowed from Poisson. Don't borrow money from children. Is this the machine that can fix Sophie?
Please set Protos Haste down here, if you will. I will begin the procedure. Damage isolated. Initiating particle restoration.
Here we go.
Zero. 10. 40. 70. 90.
Sophie, hang on.
Sophie, can you hear us?
Hang in there. You're not alone. We're right here. What's wrong?
It'll be okay, Sophie. I promise.
The particles that comprise its mind are beginning to flow backward into the repair system.
Sophie!
What the?
Is that Sophie and Pascal?
What's happening here?
Don't look at me! How should I know?
Some of the particles that flowed into the system have assembled themselves into visual form.
Pascal, wait!
If this is a visual form of Sophie's mind, does it mean that we're actually seeing her feelings?
There's more.
You guys, they're harmless! Come and take a look! So that's what she thinks of us.
Sophie.
It's happening again!
Now what?
Richard?
Why is Richard the only one she's attacking?
Well, I can't say I blame her. He is the one who stabbed her, after all.
Maybe, but still. Lambda.
This can't be. It's Lambda.
I must destroy him.
Everyone, get out! Right now!
Sophie, watch out!
Everyone stay on your game.
Bear this name in judgment. Bear this name in judgment.
I'll keep on getting stronger.
So, that was Lambda?
Asbel? Sophie!
You're awake.
We did it.
You're all here.
Sophie, can you see us?
How do you feel? Is everything okay? Yes, I think so. Oh, Sophie, I'm so glad you're all right. You all saved me. Thank you.
It seems you have failed to eliminate Lambda, Protos Haze.
The mission I have to complete? What was it? Why does it hurt to remember?
Sophie?
How odd. I was sure the particle reconstruction was a complete success. Life maintenance functions appear to be fully restored. But I do see some problems with the information integration. Would you mind returning to the machine we used earlier? I'd like to make some final adjustments.
That's fine. Can you make it, Sophie?
Yes.
Very well. Let's go back.
Must you inconvenience us so? Okay, moon down! That would have been perfect if you hadn't botched the finish.
Flattery will...
This won't take long. Victory is ours.
This way, Protos Haze. Now, please look at this.
I remember my mission. Lambda. I must destroy Lambda.
No! What's going on?
It seems the procedure was a success.
What are you talking about?
Protos Haze is a weapon created to destroy Lambda. This information, however, had become confused, so I simply reaffirmed what she needed to know.
Next time, I will destroy him. I will finish this.
Lambda! Playing with your blocks again, are you? If so, then you should smile like this. A body may influence a soul just as a soul can shape a body. Just look at the child. Every day he becomes more and more human. Do you have any idea at all why I put so much effort into raising him as a human being? It's because
Okay, what was that?
I think he said the word Lambda.
It's what he called that little kid. Emerald, is Lambda human?
No, of course not. He is a monster that infects and feeds off other life forms.
Just like a parasite.
So perhaps Richard has been infected.
Does that mean we have to fight Richard in order to defeat Lambda?
No, that can't be. Sophie, are you okay?
Perhaps that's as far as it can go.
Is she still sick?
Some minor data confusion remains, but it is nothing to worry about.
I must destroy Lambda. But Lambda is... Asbel, tell me, what is Lambda?
Well, how do I explain this?
Protos Haze, you exist to destroy Lambda. This is your sole reason for existence. The form Lambda takes makes no difference. This time, you must destroy it no matter what the cost.
Wait, hold on. Sophie doesn't want to fight Lambda because of Richard. I share the same sentiment. We all do. Emerald, there must be something you can do. Wait, we aren't sure that Richard has been taken over completely, which means we can't give up.
Yeah, and it might be possible to communicate with Lambda too. It's way too soon to give up.
Are you planning to parley with Lambda?
Not just Lambda, Richard too.
Asbel.
This is a problem that affects all of us, Sophie. We got into this together, and we'll solve it together.
Together as one.
Wait, what's happening?
Our power is resonating.
What does that mean?
Your powers come from me. I am their source.
That's how you saved us before, right? By sharing your power.
No, it's you who saved me. You gave me the power to change who I was.
So you saved our lives. And then we managed to save you.
This light connects us together.
Wow, okay. Now I'm super jealous.
Indeed.
Pascal, Captain.
Don't worry about it. Let's just get back home, smash that cocoon, and find Richard.
I'm afraid that even the power of Protos Haze will not be enough to breach the cocoon.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be a way.
Well, I suppose you could reinforce your shuttle and then attempt to break through.
Then let's do that.
We need a specific attachment to break through the cocoon. But it's available only at a military facility known as Bathis Citadel. Assuming you can find it, we can make the necessary repairs.
Is the Citadel far from here?
All right then, we have our plan.
We can stop at the Citadel on our way back to Tell Us Astu.
Perfect. Let's go.
We are very sad to announce that this will be a piece of cake!
I hope I was of some use.
Don't push yourself, Sophie. We just got you back, you know?
I'll be careful. If you feel faint, just have Asbel carry you again, even if he's not very good at it.
Just make sure you don't drop her.
Man, sharing that power must be what makes them so close.
I think there's more to it than that.
I wish I had magical powers. Hey, Sophie, can you make it so the captain and me are all zippy-zappy like you guys? I don't think so. Oh, nuts.
We may learn something that can help you at Bath's Citadel.
For seriously?
Indeed. It was our main research center regarding the abilities of Protoss Haste.
Oh, heck yeah! Come on, guys, let's go!
Emerald said that Lambda was a being that feeds off other life.
I'm a humanoid that was created to destroy Lambda. That's my purpose.
Please, don't talk like that, Sophie.
But it's true. It's reality. So if this Cornell guy is the one who was responsible for raising Lambda, then who were Sophie's parents?
What are you suggesting?
Emerald said that Cornell was some big-shot humanoid researcher, yeah? So was there someone else capable of making Sophie? We are very sad to announce this will be a
Roll down! Roll down!
Get ready! We are awesome! Unbeatable! Amazing!
And unable to coordinate.
This looks like a Florida child would build. When I was little, I made these all the time. I set up anti-personnel traps and ran from my sister, and then was all pshoo! You must have been an incredible kid.
This world used to be home to a great many people, many of them exceptionally gifted, just as Pascal here. But the monsters created by Lambda triggered a massive war, and now you see what our world has become.
You know, I'll admit it now, but I was kind of worried that maybe it was the Amarcians who ruined everything. I bet you're pretty relieved that wasn't the case.
Indeed, the fault for this lies with Lambda alone.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Okay, roll down!
Let's go!
Roll down!
Let's keep this up. This'll be a breeze.
Okay, moon down! Slash! Demon Fang! Not yet! Strike! Not yet! Great job! Strike! There! Die! Victory is ours!
I've been thinking about Episodio as of late. We have no way of knowing how things are progressing there.
It's pretty stressy, huh?
Can you use Poisson's communication device to contact anyone?
I find it unlikely that a bird could fly all the way to our world.
Well, let's just see. Off you go, birdie.
And?
It came back. I don't think this will work.
Then I guess it's the reinforced shuttle or nothing if we want to return.
That time is already upon us. We should hurry.
Yeah.
Okay. We are very sad to announce this will be the
Moon down! Demon Fang!
No!
Die! Fall! Moon down! Slash! Moon down!
Let's go!
Slash! Yeah! There! Yeah! There! Die!
No!
What's our motto?
Never give up!
This won't take long. Drop! Fall! Die!
That was fun!
Yeah! There! Yeah! Strike! There! Strike! Not yet! Die! Okay! Strike! There! Yeah! Yeah! There! Die!
It was your own vanity that bested you. Or not. We are very sad to announce this will be the end.
Moon down! Okay, moon down!
I hope I was of some use.
Don't anticipate a challenge.
Your sword skills are amazing!
Thanks. I'll use them to protect us all.
Am I the only one finding it hard to breathe?
You've been under constant pressure since we came to this world. Maybe looking at those flowers would Huh?
What is it?
Those aren't real flowers. They're just made out of clay.
No, Sharia. Those are real flowers.
What?
It is true. When they lost their Elith, they transformed into that clay-like substance.
Lost their Elith?
You mentioned some difficulty breathing. The disappearance of Elith is the cause of that as well. Very soon, this world will be completely dead.
That can't be. The world will die?
Yes, the Elith that springs from the planet's core has run dry. Welcome to Bathys Citadel.
It's been out of service for hundreds of years, yet still it looks brand new.
Where can we find this shuttle reinforcement?
It should be deep within the Citadel.
Okay, let's get going. It moved.
That's a relief. It seems the system is still operational. When the base personnel fled at the end of battle, they activated an intruder defense system designed to stop outsiders from using the base.
Does that mean we can't get inside?
It is complicated, but we should not have problems if we deactivate the defenses one by one. To proceed, continue using the switches to move the walls like before.
Okay.
I don't anticipate a challenge. Target acquired.
Okay. Flash! Mow him down! Ready? Flash! Mow him down! Strike! There! Not yet!
Target acquired.
Okay! Flash! Mow him down! You won't have to regret this!
Let's keep moving.
This'll be a breeze.
Drop! Flash! Mow him down!
Target acquired.
Fall! Mow him down!
I hope I was of some use. This'll be a breeze. Ready?
Okay, mow him down! Max output! The end? Die! Fall! Is this the end? Mow him down!
Why the pigtails, Sophie? Pig. This'll be a breeze. Bear this name in judgment.
Moon down!
Ready?
Max output! Fall!
Bear this name in... Ready? Max output. Bear this name in judgment.
Moon down!
Bear this name in judgment.
Moon down!
Ready? Bear this name in judgment.
Strike! Okay!
Bear
Moon
this name
down!
in judgment. Ready? Bear this name in judgment.
You're on!
Let's keep moving. This won't take long. Okay.
Moon down! Demon Bang!
Here goes.
We won't fail.
We are very sad to announce. Bear this name in judgment. Pascal, what's an airhead? Someone.
Did you see what happened?
Yeah, when we pulled this switch, the wall on the other staircase moved.
If you understood that much, we shouldn't have any problems. Let's hurry on.
This won't take long. Drop! Okay, bring him down! Slash! No one can stand before my blade! Considering how big this facility is, I guess it makes sense that it was used as a military base. And to think that you were part of all this. It's still so hard for me to believe you were stationed here, sent on a mission to destroy Lambda.
That's...
Sophie, please, let me do it instead.
But stopping Lambda is my responsibility. This is not something anyone else can do. Don't worry about me, Asbel. I will protect you. And everyone else.
It's my turn to protect you for once. You've already done so much for everyone. I don't want you putting yourself in danger again.
But you can't beat him, Asbel. Only I can, and I will. Sophie, do you know where we are?
No, I don't have any memories of this place.
This is not something Protos Haste would be familiar with. After you set off for Episodio, Bathos Citadel was converted into a facility for the research of new weaponry that could be used against Lambda's monster spawn.
I bet you have all sorts of weapons we've never seen before. Creosote tanks? Nah, that's nothing. Oh, maybe some indiscriminate planetary smackdown munitions?
That sounds great.
No, I'm afraid we do not use such antiquated weaponry.
Antiquated?
You should have noticed by now, the humanoids are our most advanced weapons. Look no further than Protos Haste. I challenge everyone to ask themselves, what war machine could possibly compete with a humanoid that can act independently and adapt to any circumstance? The answer is obvious.